Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might Magic Heroes VII. We're on episode 41. I believe things are actually underway in a, well, somewhat proper form for once. Wizloth is actually rocking the governorship, and yeah, we're kind of getting around, moving, doing stuff, making things happen, exactly as it should be. Also, we're on the slightly more challenging difficulty level, which is nice. That's a good change-up, guys. I say that now, but it might be terrible by the end of this. I can't say for certain. Alright, the way I see it right now, that looks pretty terrifying. That doesn't look scary at all, and more gold means more power, so we're going to go and do the more gold thing right now. Take over the gold mine. This should be really easy. Are we going to lose anyone? Yeah. Alright, we'll play it manually. I think we have enough oomph to actually kill it. But we'll have to wait and see. And see and wait we shall do very, very shortly here. Let's move you there, move you over here, you can back up. Here's another trick, guys, and I could be wrong about this, but let's take a look real quick at this again. The creature and neighboring friendly creatures have a +5 defense. The creature heals neighboring friendly treants at the end of its turn for 18 health. Now, what this might be a fairly decent thing to do with, I know, very, very good English there, guys, it was sweet, sweet nice, is what about sending them, or, yeah, sending guys up next to her, so she actually gives them the bonus defense, so your ranged units actually are a little bit more tanky. Additionally, is it at the end of her turn, or at the end of its turn? So yes. So the Dryads, you can technically move next to something like, say, the Sun Deer here, when it's pretty low in HP, you know, maybe it's got like 20 HP left, you can move them next to the Sun Deer, and end the turn, and she theoretically should heal it, but it does say, take a peek here, it does say heals friendly treants at the end of its turn. I don't know if that means, like, I don't know what's considered a treant. Is it Sylvan creatures? Is it more Dryads? I mean, I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. But, at least the doubling up next to the ranged units, and even the melee units, aren't necessarily a bad thing, because, like I said, you can actually get a little bit of bonus defense out of being around her, so that's going to be kind of the play. I mean, it's not really going to affect us here, necessarily, but, you never know. You never know. We're going to go here and cast a spell. We're going to wait. We're going to wait, all the way across the board. Alright, it's our time to shine, and I am sorry, guys. Apparently, anytime I eat mayo on, like, a sandwich or something, or in general, it makes me all stuffy, and it makes me have to clear my throat a bunch of times, so you may hear periodic muting. It's okay. I'm not talking about you guys behind your backs, or, well, behind the internet wall, I guess you could say. Alright, we're going to, I guess, defend with you. We can use these guys. Now, we do have a special skill with the druids, and it's called Leaf Daggers. Once per combat, the creature can shoot with full range at all enemies in a line. This shot ignores defense and cover all enemy units in a line. I believe it also doesn't hurt your allies, so it's a little bit better than, say, the crossbowmen's upgrade. I think they're called marksmen or something. I'm not sure if that's what they were called, but the Haven crossbowmen upgrade. You could do an attack like that once per, was it once per turn? I think you could do it at any point. And you could shoot all creatures in a line, so if your allied creatures were in the way, it would do more damage. But as it stands right now, it's going to do 37 to 58. We're going to do 18 to 28. I guess we can buff it up and use it. I'm pretty sure we have this guy on lockdown, so I'm not super worried, especially considering we do have our 63... what are they called now? Are they called sprites? Yeah. Our 63 sprites are going to be able to walk up in here and do 249 damage, maybe. Or to the low end of that, the 132, but it should be pretty close to killing it. 140 remains, I believe. Let's take a look at the Hydra here. The creature hits all neighboring enemy units in a wide angle around the target unit. So it's not... So it's kind of like a cleave, so I think I should... I'm gonna test this. I think I should be able to attack, and it won't hit the sprites. Yeah. It used to be that the Hydras actually did hit the sprites. they would hit everything around them. Thankfully, that's no longer the case. Also, we kind of got wrecked a little bit there, which, well, it was less than great. Alright, gonna maneuver ourselves over... Actually, we're just gonna wait with you. Going to go for the kill here. The sprites are real. Victor's revenge. Rah! We're there. We got the kill. It's a victory that we've earned. And a level that I guess we kind of needed, too. We are a tad weaker than we were in the last couple scenarios. Well, at least by the end of it, right? Alright, I'm going to go with the pathfinding perk. Because rough terrain and all that seems kind of meh. Meh. Alright, that's good. I don't want to fight that yet. We definitely don't have enough troops for it. And apparently this neutral army over here will join us for free! Yay! For free joining! Yippee! Meanwhile, in other news, we can move over here to get a little bit more of a view of what's going on the map. And it looks like there's a couple more resources just casually laying around, which we will gather up. And is that an armor smith? No, it's a weaponsmith. So +1 damage there. It's going to be pretty nice. And ooh, some moon deer are going to join us as well. So we'll get some, I guess those are the regular pixies that are going to join us, and some moon deer. Okay. We can totally dig that. Let's go back to Shalwyn here and hear the... Sorry, guys. I know. I'm pretty sure I just made your ears bleed. It's okay, though. I don't mind. I don't mind. Neither should you. Huh. We should figure out what we want to do. I think our goal was to get this, but we don't have the cash. So what is the cheapest upgrade? 700, 1,000, 1,000, 500, and 1,200. Well, let's build this. 500, and let's hope that the next, I don't know, level up is going to be pretty darn good. Now, the upgraded hunters are actually pretty crazy, and I'll explain that once we get them. They're really, really good. I love the upgraded hunters. Though some would say that the other units, like, basically it allows them to attack twice if they manage to kill even a single unit in the stack with their attack, which is really, really ridiculously good. I think there's other units that attack twice, but honestly, I've played so many HOM games now, it's all kind of blurring together. I can't tell you specifically if we had a creature that attacked twice or not. Like, just not like due to good luck, but like just attack. I thought the crossbowman might, but I honestly don't remember. I don't know, so I'm just going to say that I'm dumb and I apparently have the memory of a goldfish nowadays. I didn't used to, but that's okay. Hashtag goldfish memory. What? Alright, we're going to snag up the moon deer, or moon doe, sorry. The moon doe. And we're going to come over here, and eventually we'll grab up all these things. We'll probably transfer any tier 1 units that we have, or unupgraded units that we have, over to our gal pal there, and she can take them back and do whatever it is that she does with them, and it will be fine. Or, that's probably not even a good idea, honestly, thinking about it now. We'll do that with the pixies. Actually, yeah, we'll do it with the pixies. We're not going to get the moon does upgraded for a long time, if ever. So we'll roll with this, and we'll throw the sea elf pirates. I guess we can keep them. I'm okay with that. Alright, we're going to roll with that and see how that plays. Alright, and we're going to come over here and probably tag this up. In the next little bit, we'll head back to Shalwyn. And at Shalwyn, we'll be like, I still can't afford anything. Because we are pretty poor. And we're not gaining large quantities of money. Oh, we do get the... Okay. We do get the moon does and all that wonderful fun stuff. That's okay. That's not too bad. I still feel like we're just not getting enough stuff. Alright, whatever. I'm going to go for the 700 here. Hunter's cabin, go! It's okay. We're going to have to roll with a lot of lower level tier units for a little while, but I think we'll be fine with it. Alright, let's end the turn. Come on over here and murder these guys. Let's check out the quick combat. Again, if we lose anyone, we fight it. Yeah, see. It's really bad this time around, guys. I don't know what's going on. Like, the amount of numbers that we're actually losing each fight is a little bit absurd, if you think about it. Like, we shouldn't be losing anywhere near the amount that we're losing, and yet we are. And yet, that is a thing in which we are doing and stuff. Alright, let's move you here. How about we move you there? There we go, that's a little bit better. Something like that. Yeah, I like it. And you can actually sit back here, just in case. Alright, we'll start that up. I believe it's all melee units. These spiders are going to be the scariest amongst them. We could do weakness, we could do sunbeam. I mean, we don't have a tremendous amount of magic power, so I'm okay with that, but I think we're gonna try increasing the luck of one of our characters. Maybe our, maybe our little ranger dudes there. What are they actually called? Our hunters. Yeah, let's increase our hunters there. And we'll wait it out. And allow them to close with us as close as they possibly can get before we slaughter them. Or something along those lines. Alright, do we have a through-the-line shot? It doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going to wait it out. We're going to wait it out, and now the ghosts are going to come forward and be like, oh my gosh, we're doing like ghost things. And it's okay. Alright, we're going to attack the speed race. We did not manage to actually accomplish anything there. Alright, again, I don't think we have... No, we don't have the line of sight or the shot for that, so we'll go and we'll take you on. Ooh, we got pretty good luck there. That's not so bad. Do it again. Attack! Alright, it looks like we can't do a whole lot with you. You can probably survive an attack, so let's send the does in. Not withering venom! No! Come over here, and dead you are. And dead you shall remain. Alright, we have our little sprites coming on over here to do some murderous killing and death and such. And while I am pretty sure I'm fine here, I don't know, let's see. I think, so they do what? They do 90, okay. So they do 96 in total to us. Unless they crit, which I'm doubting that they will do. I don't think it's... You know what? It's fine. We're just going to defend. We're going to wait. We're going to throw out this. We're going to make sure that this thing dies. Then we're going to fall back with our does here. And we're just going to pretty much chillax. I mean, there's not really much point. Let them get a bit closer. Maybe we get the full range effect out on this guy. Nah, not quite. Well, whatevs. Did 6 damage there. And we can do another 2 to 3 here. We can probably get our sprites in on the action here. They might even be able to kill him outright, I'm not sure. Alright, I have no qualms about using our dude now. 41 damage. I scoff at the insinuation that that was going to do anything against me. Haha! And we get to go again. Let's add some more marks up to this guy. I don't know if that's actually working right now. I don't think we have the talents to get more than 1 mark on the enemy, but that's okay. Because victory is ours, no losses. Whoa, he survived. I thought that was a guaranteed kill. Oh well. I'm over it. I moved beyond it. It's okay. Alright, and there we have it. Almost another level out of that, too. We're getting, I think 6 or 8 is the max level on this one. So we're getting a bit closer, and we're about to snag up a little stone here that's going to give us even more levels. Yay, Wisloth, or Wysloth, or Wislothian. Well, he's managed to do that. And we're going to get this and learn it and be like, what's up? Then we're going to move down, I want to say the leadership tree. You guys know that I'm a big fan of leadership. It is one of my favorite little talent dealies there. Alright, so next up we're going to go to the weaponsmith. Then we're going to swing down here, tag up this other gold mine. Then we're going to snag this, and then we're going to probably end up returning to town, doing any kind of upgrades that we have to. Grabbing the next army, and then coming in here clearing this out. I believe on our way through with the other chick, good old Danan, or Danan. she can come down here and snag this, and well, probably hit the stables and other various things. It's not going to be a big deal, guys. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Alright, snag that, and I guess we'll head... Oh, we can actually make it in one shot. Cool. Can we actually get the gold mine this time around? We're going to start the combat up, if at all possible. I'm going to assume that quick combat's just going to get us killed. So let's not even waste the time. Even though in the time that it told me to tell you I wasn't going to do the quick combat, we could have done the quick combat, so... a bit awkward. A bit awkward. Alright, what's up? By the way, folks, have you guys ever heard of the... Great, I just completely drew a blank. Alright, I'll think about it, and I'll tell you guys in a second. It's really sad when that happens. It doesn't happen very often, but occasionally, I'm like, have you guys ever heard of? And then, I think it's... Oh, it's the Disciples series of video games. They are very, very similar to the Heroes of Might Magic series. However, they have a little bit of a different feel, and it's a little bit different overall. I found that the original... Well, I say the original... Disciples 2 was really difficult. That's one of those old hardcore games where you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'll ever beat this. So, I played a little bit of 2. I have 1, but I don't think I really played it. And 2 was really difficult, like really, really difficult. And then I played 3, and 3 was so much more simplistic, and so much hatred for that as well. I just think a lot of the hatred for the games like this is just the deviation or the difference from what used to be. You know, any kind of innovation, changes, or differences, you know, some would see it as improvement, or I don't want to say natural evolution, but could even be the evolution of, you know, that could be a thing. But people just get so angry. You've changed something. I'm not saying that's what's wrong or why so many people are negative about HOM 7. I'm just saying it seems to be a theme, especially with these types of games, that there's a lot of hatred that just follows it around. When there's any kind of innovation, changes, or differences at all. It's just like, no, you cannot touch my beloved HOM 3. Disciples 2 was a great game. Disciples 3 is garbage. And then they tried, I think, 2, maybe 3 times to fix it so people liked it, and it still only got medium buzz, and a lot of people don't even know about that game. But if you are big fans of this type of game, well, you should probably check it out. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go and buy it or whatever, but definitely go look at it and see what you think. As I said, I like it, but I haven't really attempted to cover it or do anything on it. It's been something that was kind of on my to-do list. If my schedule ever cleared up and I had, like, absolutely nothing to cover, I was probably going to run at Disciples 3 and just enjoy it, because, like I said, I had fun playing it. I just never kind of, like, got all the way through, finished it, or had a position to cover it, because I was always covering something else. And it was a game that I had before I started doing the Let's Plays and all the other wonderful fun stuff. So, that being said, of course, I didn't cover it, because I wasn't playing it when I started doing this. Additionally, another one that I found was kind of fun. If you guys hadn't heard of this and you like parodies or just kind of like funny writing in turn-based strategy games, the game itself, honestly, it wasn't that great of a turn-based strategy game like this, like a town builder, because I don't think you actually built a town. You had like a set amount of heroes that you got, and it was interesting, but it was a little silly. The story was really, really ridiculous, and it was grotesque tactics. I had a lot of fun with that game. I thought it was pretty good. The second one, I think I grabbed it right when it released, and I was a little underwhelmed with it. I won't say it was horrible or even bad. It's just, it didn't do it for me. Like, I was kind of like, eh. Alright, that is super expensive. What can we do here? What is this one? 1,200? Like, this is the best deal, but do we need any of these special items for anything? No, not really. Alright, well, we're gonna go with the Mage Guild. It's fine. It's not bad to get extra magic anyway. Alright, we're back. We're here. We're ready. So yeah, Grotesque Tactics and the Disciples series. Both of them pretty legit, pretty cool games. I have to say, I enjoyed them both, but they're quite a bit different than Might Magic Heroes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, whatever. The HOM series. They're different and yet still very similar. I'd say that the Grotesque Tactics games, quite a bit more different, whereas Disciples was a bit more similar. And then the Disciples pre-3 didn't have the grid-based combat, it was... Well, it did, but it didn't. It's hard to explain. You'd really have to look into it to see, guys. Anyhow, I am going to stop talking about other games for right now. I just figured I would share some of the other games that I actually had a lot of fun with that are similar to this, in case you are just big fans of this type of game, or a genre, if you will. Another pretty good one is Age of Wonders 3 I had a lot of fun with. And it's more modern, too. A lot of people are like, oh, all these games are old and dated and blah, 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 blah. Well, there's some that are actually newer, and, you know, they play like a new game, so... Just food for thought, folks. Food for thought. Alright, we're going to snag up this. We're going to head back to town and grab up troops, doing upgrades and all sorts of things. We're going to also tag up the stables. And, sorry guys, I'm considering my next move here. I guess let's just clear this out and then head down here and start clearing everything else out. And at some point we're going to swap our heroes' armies and all the other wonderful fun stuff, and it's going to be fine. Week of a squirrel, or week of squirrel. Not a good week to be a hazelnut, or any kind of nut, I would imagine. It does sound pretty detrimental to your livelihood and or health to be a nut during the week of squirrel. Alright, we're going to come over here, and we're going to be like, yeah, we got ourselves some druids now, what's up? And we're going to get ourselves the Blade Dance Terrace as well. It's going to be pretty good. We won't actually be able to afford any troops at this point, which, that part, not super great. Alright, we'll move a tiny bit closer. We'll come over here. I'm going to crack a knuckle or two there. I guess we can leave you behind and then send you off on, I don't know. I guess just to come stand over by this area, so when we actually go through, we'll kill off the group and then collect everything with you. Seems legit, seems like a decent play. Alrighty, let's head into the town. As I cough slowly there. It was a slow cough, guys, it was. Alright, I'd love to get the moon deer. No, we don't have the money. We simply do not have the money. We could get the stables here, but that seems like a little bit of a waste when I can just go a little further down the line. Alright, we won't even be able to recruit all of these. Let's get 12. We'll recruit that. We'll snag up, I guess, the 3 druids, and then just some more of these. Nope, that's it. We're tapped out. That was all she wrote. So there we are. This is all we have. We'll come and grab the estables. And then we're just going to return to the town for this last little dealy here. We're going to end the turn, I suppose. And then we're going to snag up some more troops. I mean, do we have to snag up more troops? I don't think we necessarily have to. I guess we can upgrade the Oak Dryad's little hacienda there. We can buy some Earth Mothers, or some Mother Treants, which are going to offer us a little bit of healing. And that's it. Okay, we now have a fully updated army, I guess. For what we can actually do, we're going to run on over here and fight the Lion Men of Death. And, well, we'll try the quick combat. I'm assuming, again, it's going to... Yeah, there's way too many losses. Look at that. Now, we could be losing people in this fight. I can't guarantee that we're actually going to win this one without any kind of problems. Mostly due to the fact that these guys are relatively tanky. I think, do they have like 120 health each? 150. And the little ones have 120, 130. Alright. So, they have quite a bit of health, and we still don't have a tremendously huge amount of actual units. So this could be a little bit challenging. Alright, we'll do that, and we're going to wait to bomb it out. Come on, Lion Men, if that is your real name. Come hither and prepare to die. Alright, so we can shoot you, which I'm leaning toward doing, but I'm going to wait. Our Mother Earths are going to cast Renewal. And I guess I can shoot you. It's not really very much damage, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit disappointing. Alright, we're going to try this. And double it. That should have clipped right through the other... well, whatever. Okay, so the attack is there. The attack is real. We're going to back up with our dryads. We're going to defend with our boys. I'd like to move forward and attack with our does, but I feel like maybe that's not a good idea. However, our sprites pretty eager to do so. So we're going to come forward with our sprites and be like, and then we'll be like, yeah, we just did damage to you, what? Then we're going to defend again. Then we're going to be a little bit sad because that didn't really go as well as we had hoped. And I'm wondering what my potential play is going to be here. Alright, I think if we back off to here and we wait, he's going to move forward, he's going to hit our sun deer, which apparently also hit somebody next to our sun deer. That's a bit odd. Do they have cleave? They do. They have sweep. Okay. Well, that was a bit awkward. I wasn't aware of that. Alright, we're going to wait. We're going to try this again. Should be more than we need to actually kill him off. I mean, like, I don't think we need to use another ranged unit. Maybe we do. Oh, it's 136. I don't think we can hit that hard. Well, I guess we do have to use another ranged unit. Alright. Our pixie's not bringing the, our sprite's not bringing the, love there. Cast it on our, not on the... That is not the ideal play there, buddy. That is not the ideal play. Alright, what are we looking at? 70 HP. I mean, I suppose we can defend. Alright, like I said, we are more than likely going to be losing people this time around, so be aware of that. And I would very much like to not end up losing anyone if I can help it. Alright. Well, maybe with some high morale luck here, we can do a little bit of damage. Alright, we're going to move here and attack again. And we can try this. The attack! Ow, we just got slapped upside the noggin. And no, he's going to attack our sun deer. Yes, that was the play. That was most assuredly the play. Alright, we're going to sacrifice our oak warriors here. And it's, you know, inconvenient, and we definitely didn't want to have to do that. But it's where we're at right now. We're going to throw out our attack on you. It's not going to do enough. Unfortunately, we just didn't have the money that we needed for extra stuff. And what is his plan going to be? To attack the druids? Yep. I kind of figured that was going to happen. I kind of figured. Alright, we're going to move our ranged units over here. Get a singular stab off. It's not going to be great, but yeah. It is simply what it is. Let's see. Move down here and attack twice, and we get a kill. Too bad. Alright, we're going to throw out another attack right now. Try to follow it up with our sun deer, which is still hanging in there. The full flanking is real. And our sprite can definitely do some work against these guys. I'm going to go for the... Ooh, the high luck! Oh, it was almost enough to drop him entirely. Alright, which one is... That's the Raja. There's no way we can get the kill on that guy. We can kill this one, though. So, theoretically, we'll only lose maybe one more guy, if any. Nope, I don't even think we'll lose one more. I think we're actually okay-ish. Alright, move you out of the way here. Nope. Well, there's still the potential play where we're going to end up losing our sun. Nope. We got her. Yeah, there's that one last kill. That's unfortunate, but eh. It could have been a lot worse, guys. Like, you saw how many losses we had originally. I feel like I played this about as good as I could. I'm sure there's one or two small things I could have done probably a little bit better. But just off the top of my head, I don't really know what those things are. Which sucks. I mean, it's sad. Not knowing where you could have done anything better, but we really needed more troops. That's pretty much where this all comes down to. I'm also risking here where I don't need to. Because, I mean, our 71 sprites are going to do the work, so... The heavy lifting's done, and, well, we were victorious with, I want to say, less than 15 losses? Maybe less than 10? We lost 7 and 5, so we lost 12. It is what it is. We did gain a level. That's simply circumstances beyond our control. There had to be losses. There had to be losses. Leadership, however, will be pretty darn cool, so we're going to snag that up. We'll also get tactics as our first skill, which apparently we gained an entire extra level there. I say that, but let's see what else we have here. All friendly heroes in this town's area of control get plus 20 leadership. That seems pretty good, but I'm still going to go with tactics. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, we're going to come here, and another Sundeer will join me for free. Ooh, another 2 Sundeer. Now we're looking pretty good. And is there anything else in here to fight? It does not appear to be so. Okay, we're able to leave this place. Maybe even head back and grab up some more troopage. We really need to get some more ranged troops. That's our biggest detriment right now. We just don't have the firepower we need to kill off the enemies before they make it to us. And losing those 5 druids didn't help the situation at all. If I'm being realsies and honest with you right now, it wasn't great. Okay, so that happened, and then somehow we have extra movement again. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's head on into the town. We have 2,000 cash. And we're going to grab, hopefully... You know what? I don't want to grab any of those things. What do we need for you? We need 5 dragon steel. Let's see if we can't get that underway. Dragon steel on the wall. Let's grab you and be like, what? Got dragon steel. I know. Really, really good rhyme, guys. The rhyme scheming's amazing. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, let's go here and be like, hello, Hunter's Lodge. Please be built and honor us with your building. Additionally, how about some gold for maybe, I don't know. Maybe we trade off 5 ore? Yeah, maybe we trade off, I don't know, maybe 6 wood? Ah, we got a little bit of money there. How much do we need to upgrade? Apparently more than we have. Well, how many do you think we can upgrade? 24 is what we can upgrade. That's not super good. Well, we tagged pretty much everything. I guess the next play is to come over here and deal with whatever is in our way, and then we'll eventually swoop back again. I mean, there's not really a whole bunch of stuff we can do. I could have sworn I just saw extra wood laying around, but apparently I'm going crazy. Alright, well, let's come on over here. And between the two of them, I think he's about max level, so Wisloth is almost tapped out. He's almost done. And once that does happen, well, we swap on over to the Galpal, and maybe I don't know. I'd like to head back and upgrade, or even recruit more troops, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a great play. All right, so I think since the difficulty level's harder, it seems like we're gonna have to be fighting more battles unless we want to lose troops. I realize we're probably pretty good already, but still feel like we're at risk for losing more than I'd like. All right, so we have these creepy dudes again. How strong are they? 50? They're not that impressive. I'm actually curious. I think they're dungeon creatures. I think, in fact, they just said it, right? Yeah, dungeon. I can't wait to actually see the dungeon group, because I haven't played with them at all. I have no idea what they are bringing to the table. And I think it'd be a lot of fun to actually play as them. Which, it's not going to be the next campaign. The next campaign is going to be the Academy, and then it's going to be the dungeon, and then it's going to be the Necropolis. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait and hold back on my curiosity until, well, this entire campaign and the next one's done. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to rush this campaign, and I'm actually glad I'm playing it, but I'm still curious and eager to see what's next. Yeah. 2 to 3 damage? Bam. Oh, we really gotta get the upgrades for these boys, though. I'm telling you, it's a night and day type situation. Alright, we will defend, and I think we can probably man up and take one of you down. And then a second one if we don't die. Yeah! Calculated. Oh, it wasn't enough, but that's okay. Why? Because, like I said, calculated! Go, my little pirate gal, go! Alright, our does should be more than powerful enough to absorb whatever damage they throw at us, and that being said, this should be all she wrote. Boom. But it's not. It's just a short story that she wrote, I guess, apparently. And there we go. Victory, once again, is ours. No losses. Simple and easy, right, guys? Decent amount of experience. We're getting closer. We're getting a bit closer. Now, how many of those are there? There's only one. There's only one. Alright, we should be able to handle this, too. Now, I know the auto-calc on that would be pretty bad. That's that super ridiculously crazy, overpowered blue bird thing that tried to murder us that one time. So we're going to attempt to avoid dying to it at all costs. And I think the only way to do that is to send our large creatures to the back lines. And also have all of our smaller creatures on the back lines as well. Alright, let's hope I'm not wrong. We're about to find out here. Oh wow, we actually move faster than the Arcane Eagle of Death! At the end of the creature's turn, all neighboring enemy creatures suffer from random magic effects. Huh. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Alright, well, we're going to start laying into them with a little bit of damage there. We're going to wait, we're going to wait. We're going to wait again. So the Sylvan have a really high turn rate here. Like, they move very quickly. High initiative, I guess you could say. A little bit of baby damage there. Bloop. And a little tiny bit more baby damage. What are we going to get? Double digits? Not even. Didn't think we would. Alright, maybe with a high-end hit. 105? That's not too shabby. Alright, what are we looking at now? 247. Not going to go with the Dryads. Not going to go with you. Probably not going to go with you. You hit for 44 to 66. And we have 120. Well, I guess we can go with you. A little bit of extra damage there. 47. This should more or less guarantee the kill. Should be more than enough. Well, with the high luck, that would have killed it almost outright. So there we go. Okay, decent amount. Not bad. I'll take it. Alright, we can snag up all this stuff. What is that? I guess we can have the Diplomat's Cloak joined on our shoulders. And then we'll come over this way and see what's next. Meanwhile, Danon is going to come over here and snag up some ore, some dragon steel, some wood, all sorts of other various supplies and things and stuff and junk. And we'll be looking pretty good. Alright, let's go back to Shalwen here. And we're going to build a building and break out the episode. I didn't realize how late this was. I'm having a good time with this game, guys. I lose myself in what's going on, so I looked over, I'm like, whoa, I am way over time. I should have ended probably 5 minutes ago, or been ready to end around 5 minutes ago. Alright, I'm going to go with the elite, the druids. I like the druids a lot. I like range units in general. But the bladesmiths and the blade dancers and masters are actually pretty epic too. We'll take a peek at them in the next episode, guys. Anyway, that's going to do it for right now. I'll be back in just a bit with the next episode of Might Magic Heroes VII. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.